Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to some of my favourite people, some of the country's biggest stars, and we've definitely got one for you today. Sherrie Hewson, how are you?
I'm good. It's snowing, it's raining, it's sleeting, it's wind. What could be better?
How many inches have you got today?
I haven't got any, actually. I'm in London and there's no snow here, but it's all over the rest of the country, and I believe we've got it here tonight. So.
Well, I had about 2 inches this morning, but it's gone now, so there you are.
Well, they all say that.
It's such a shame, isn't it? Sherrie, what I love about you is you never stop working. I said this to you when we met last in Birmingham, that your diary is fascinating. There are so few actresses, especially of your age, who are constantly in work, constantly in high profile, constantly on the telly. It's a thrill, and I think it's testament to two things. One, you're a fabulous actress, but you're also one of us. You're funny and a big personality. Congratulations on that. I hope you know that.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you. I mean, I have had a very long career, and I do seem to work constantly, which I'm very grateful for, believe me, and I love everything I do. So, I don't do stuff I don't like. I do stuff because I love it, and I enjoy this kind of thing as well, because this is about people and real life, and there but for the grace of God go all of us, whether it's drink or whatever it is. We've all been there, and we should all relate to that. And this one thing I do like doing is relating to everybody out there and saying, listen, I'm just the same as you, know, and I could fall just as hard as everybody else, and have done.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, I don't get involved in dry January or New Year's resolutions because I think you're setting yourself to fail. What's interesting about this new campaign with Drinkaware is they're saying that we should have drink-free days. And I have to admit, there aren't many days I don't have my vodka and Diet Coke or something with dinner. It's tricky, isn't it? Because you've got to drink something.
Well, you see, this is it. I mean, the website, drinkaware.co.uk/drink-free days is the clue. It's called drink-free days. Now, nobody's saying, like, dry January I think is very difficult because you have 4 weeks with no alcohol inside you. Come the 1st of February, you drink every bar dry. Now, the problem is with that is that, one, your body isn't used to the alcohol. So as soon as you do that, it will rebel. It also will make you ill. It also will put weight on, and you'll also lose a lot of money. You just spent your January money on the 1st of February.
Yes.
So I think the drink-free days is deciding to have a day here, a day there, where you actually don't drink anything. And that's no hardship to anybody, and that's learning about your body. The reason I've done it is, one, because I'm older, but that's not the only reason. I've done it because I wanted to see if I could, if I got the willpower, and then, like for instance, I've just done it for 4 more days. Now, will I have the willpower tonight or tomorrow night when somebody goes, "Do you want? I'll get you a wine," and puts it in front of me? Will I have the willpower to say, "No, I'm actually all right, thanks"? So I hope I will, because I really need to know I can. One, I need to know I have that willpower inside me. And two, I don't want... I want the alcohol to go from my body to see in, say, a month's time how I feel about that. My skin. Will my skin look better? Will my hair look better? Will I feel better? No headaches. Being able to sleep at night. All those things. And what worries me about all of these things, not just as you get older, it's sort of any age, is, the blood pressure and all those things that are created by too much alcohol in your body. I had a liver test, and my liver was fine. Now, I thought, oh, great, I can have a drink. And he said, just 1 minute, it showed me this fat going through my liver. And he said, not so fine, hey? And I thought, oh, is that created by alcohol? He said, yes, but people don't take any notice of it. So I've come to a point where I thought, I'm going to give it a go, because on the one leg of the tour, I drank mint tea all week, and it didn't bother me. And once the voice got over saying, come on, we've got you a double gin and tonic here, me going, no, it's okay, once they got over me saying no, they left me alone. I don't think they thought it was much fun. because I didn't fall over, or I didn't, knock anything over or fall on down the back of the settee.
Yeah.
But they kind of, and I kind of really appreciated myself. Then I got to a point where I've done a week, I've earned another drink. Now I want to get to the point where I don't think, right, come on, you've earned it now, you can have a drink. Because I also live on my own, you see, Alex, as well. So that's difficult when I go home on my own. And I think touching on loneliness, aloneness, shall I say, because I'm not lonely, I've got loads of family, but aloneness is another big thing on things like this. Because if you live alone, the one thing you'll do, because nobody can see you, is have a glass of wine with your dinner or have a vodka and tonic with you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's having the power to say, no, do you know what? I'm gonna give my body a real holiday now. And on that website, I think it shows you, I don't know, maybe exercise, maybe just not being around heavy drinkers in my case.
Well, it's tricky for you as well because you're in show business and so much of that is social. Has there ever been a period... Yeah, has there been a period where you think you did lose control and you were drinking too much and weren't even aware of it?
Well, I don't know. I think we've all been there. And I think everybody has been at that stage at some time in their life. And we've all been through awful things. Like, I had a terrible divorce, and so that made me drink more. And but fortunately for me, drink doesn't like me. So it makes me ill. It gives me headaches and makes me sick. Thank goodness. Because the people who don't have hangovers are the people that can drink for England. And I know a lot of them.
Yeah, me too.
But this isn't about policing and demonising drink and telling somebody off like my mother used to tell me off. Because all that makes you do is drink more. This is about self-awareness of how healthy one should be and how healthy you can be. And it's not about giving up drink either. It's about being temperate and or just every now and then have a day where you don't drink. Make it 2 days. Or what I've just done 4 days, and today I'll probably do the next 6 days. So, and just seeing, do you know what I mean? There should be a test, right? So I've not drank since Saturday. So in a month's time, somebody should come and test me and go, let's see what it's done. How do you feel? Does your skin look better? Do you feel better? Have you lost weight? So maybe that should be a test where you come back and you go, okay, let's see what you've done. It would give you the incentive to stay on the dry whatever, and also it would give you an incentive to see if your health is better.
You can find out more by going to the Drinkaware website. It's such a great thing to do because it's not setting rules. It's just saying have drink-free days is the point from Drinkaware. A couple of things before we go. It's been a tough couple of months for me seeing people in show business who I love very much getting ill. I just gave Jimmy Osmond a hug the night before his stroke. I interviewed Ken Morley the day before he had his trouble. I saw Barbara Windsor over Christmas. It's a tough time at the moment, isn't it? Do you worry about that stuff? Because people in show business, the legends are getting older, aren't they?
Every day. And that relates back to having a drink.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? You go, well, I'll have a drink then. But every day I worry. I mean, Barbara's been a friend for 40 years. And now, Scott said, that's it now. It's 24-hour care because she doesn't know where she is. Ken Morley I don't see, I have to say. So you could tell me more about Ken. But Jimmy Osmond I absolutely adore. But he's still in hospital, and he's still very ill. So, and that's scary because Jimmy, I don't know how old Jimmy is. Is he 50-something?
Yeah, he's still young, very young.
Very young to be in that position. Barbara, well, whatever. Ken's about 70-something now, 5 or something. He's had heart attacks, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah, I read. Yeah.
So, yes, of course it affects you every day of your life, and this is why one of the reasons I decided to do this, because I have 2 grandchildren and one just about to be born, and I want to be here in 10, 20 years' time, and if that means this, moderate drinking or none, then I will do it, because that makes you look in the mirror a bit, doesn't it, when that happens, and go, isn't this a great idea? Maybe you can make yourself healthier.
The thing I love about you the most is your family love you so much. The pictures that I see of you on those trips out with the grandkids and all of that, it's so inspiring and moving. Sherrie Hewson, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.